What up, my friends and family? It's me, Louis Lecca, aka Nerd Lecca, getting ready for 2022 with the first live broadcast. Let me know how I sound, or even if I do sound, by pressing 1. Could you all hear me? Hello! We got special guest, Jody from Jody's Corner. We're going to be talking about the Flash reset. The Flash movie allegedly going to be resetting the entire universe. Jody's got the real scoop. And we got passes to Scream. I'll tell you how to get those in about 3.5 or 3 minutes. Stay tuned. Latest. Press 1 if you can hear me. Oh, yeah. Okay. Also, I'm dropping a link. Send in your questions to Stream Elements right there. A tip would be very much appreciated. I'm running out of coffee, and now I'm on water. How long will I last? I don't know. But if you want to send in a donation, a tip, support for the channel, it'd be amazing. If not, that's all good. Just stick around and hit that like button. I'm posting that tip link right now to Stream Elements. Let's go. Super chat. Three, 2, 1. Happy New Year! What's up, everyone? Louis here. How you doing? Everyone? How you doing? 2022, I'm probably going to be making the mistake of not getting the year right for about half the year. And then it'll be 2023 before I know it. So, yeah, how's everyone doing? Nice to see you all again. Hopefully this is the beginning of my journey to 100,000 subs in 2022. 100,000, 110,000. I'll be happy if we're sitting there by this time next year. And of course, it's going to happen. And nothing's going to stop us because, we're Cobra Kai, right? Cobra Kai, strikes first, go out and gets what they want and stuff like that. Hey, I'll be happy with 10 new subs at this point. But you know what? I'm happy right now because there's a lot of awesome people right here chatting already. Gene Rick already with the super chat supporting the channel. Oh no, can't let you run out of coffee, Lewis. Yeah, there you go. You get it. It's the coffee. You know, I get a little moody if I don't get any coffee. Nah, just kidding. Actually, I should quit coffee because I've been drinking too much of it. Steph, I want to say what's up to Steph. She's in the chat right now. Steph, help me with some technical issues and stuff. We got a guest in here. Steph helped me with technical issues earlier, and I got them fixed and I got them ready for you. And we got a guest because we're going to be talking about some things that have been happening with DC. As I get my buddy in here, we got my man, an insider with the DC universe, and I want everyone in the planet. Is he ready yet? He's still getting everything ready, so I'm gonna wait a little bit there and stuff. So we start talking about the news as soon as he is ready. You're gonna love it, and I think we got him. Now. Hold on one second. Let me get this right. I'm still not an expert. I should be an expert, but I'm not an expert. You know how it goes. Ooh, I got this wrong right here. Sorry about that, sir. All right. And I think you could see me. And our guest needs no introduction the world over. He's been on YouTube way longer than I have and kicking ass way longer than I have. And he's got the inside scoops with all things DC and beyond. And we're going to give him credit today here on Nerd Report because he is awesome. He is my friend and I'm a big fan. Jody, what's up, man? Welcome.
Yeah, what's good? I'm here on the Nerd Report. And yes, I got them DC scoops on deck.
Oh, awesome.
His name is Jody Diamonds, my
Well, you have insights, right, as well, but you don't want to. We don't reveal it out of respect for people's jobs. And I want to ask everyone: could you guys hear Jody and I okay? Because I'm sometimes with the audio, I'm a little bit. You sound great to me, but I want everyone.
92.3 the beat.
92.3 the beats. Remember the beat back in the day, man.
I remember the beat, bro. Theo, man. Remember Theo?
Yeah, Theo. Was it Asian guy? Like he was
an Asian dude. Exactly.
Yeah.
Once he showed he was Asian, the ratings dropped. Everybody was in love with Theo's voice until he showed up on that episode of Brandy, Moesha. They was Theo Asian?
Da, da, da. That is rad. So check it out how old I am. I remember Vanilla Ice was coming up, right? And we didn't have TV or the internet back then, of course. And everybody's like, Ice, Ice, baby. Da, da. And then I was they were playing the shit out of them on KDAY on AM, okay? And I remember once one of the disc jockey goes, yeah, I just saw Vanilla Ice in concert. And he was like, wow. He was like, well, he wasn't, he's a white dude, like rapping back then.
Vanilla Ice, bro. Yeah. What y'all know about Vanilla Ice, man? He was, I think he still holds a record for one of those album sales.
Really?
I think Ice Ice Baby still got a record. That album holds a record. That hasn't.
Let me change the name here. Steph is telling me because the name is still
guest name.
Guest. Yeah, you are a guest.
Extreme.
You're more than that, man. So let's get guest name. There it is.
Yo, Lewis, did you get a chance to check out the end of the New Year's stream that we had?
No, is it crazy?
That shit was fire, bro. A lot of jokes, a lot of weirdness, a lot of sus. It was great, man. People came and stepped through, man. Shout out to the Nerd Report fam standing up, giving me a nice welcome. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys are still off of work because you guys took that vacation. Yeah. You guys spared your sick days through the 4th of July, even freaking through Thanksgiving. And you say, I'm going to hold all my sick and vacation days and I'm going to take my vacation right before Christmas. And I ain't coming back a whole week until after the new year. Shout out to y'all who are still off of work.
Yeah, I want to also, today's stream, I brought you on here, and I specifically called you from the gym because I'm motivated after watching Cobra Kai, and I want to work out and get stronger again. But I specifically called you because someone broke a story that you broke already, and I don't want to give that person credit because you know what? I am sick of like this. YouTube's a search engine. It's connected to Google. A simple search would tell you that Mr. Jody's Corner right here is the guy who broke this story. And I'm sorry, but I will read this tweet that I don't know why this goes viral and my man over here does not go as viral, and it's bull crap. But you know what? It's not anyone here's fault. I'm just ranting. You all watching, you all supporting Jody's Corner, Nerd Report, Popcorn Planet, Steph, and beyond. You guys know the deal. But, you know, this tweet came out. Jody, I'm going to read it to you. I'm not going to say who it is. As I've told you with an update, The Flash, Affleck's final appearance, old footage of Cavill used on TV, new Justice League formed, Supergirl is the new Superman, Keaton working with Black Canary, picks Batgirl as the new Batman. This is the new DC. Let's be open-minded about it and be fair. So I just blew out my vocal cords doing that. You can probably guess who it is. Trash.
Bro, look, she be watching them scoops. I think when it came to Flashpoint, if I'm not mistaken, I had to go against Grace Randolph, and I actually blew her scoop up that for exposing it for being a lie, because she came out and said that Wonder Woman 1984 was a Flashpoint movie. You remember that?
Well, I made a video about that, and it's like, now this one's a Flashpoint movie. So what is she gonna do? Like guess every movie is a Flashpoint movie?
And then she's late. Like we seen that tweet. She's just riding the hype train. She didn't even start that promoting of that tweet, because we saw other people was putting that tweet out, was putting out that information even before her. She just likes to hop on stories early that she's heard somewhere else and try to claim them for her own and make it seem. And that's what everybody big does. And that happens in Hollywood, period, bro. Do you know how many freaking goons that Kevin Hart has on his team that go all over the country to small comedy clubs and stake out talent and steal jokes?
Yep.
They go to small comedy clubs, they stake out these new raw, up-and-coming raw talent, and they steal their jokes.
Yeah.
Give them to Kevin Hart, and Kevin Hart uses jokes.
Kevin Hart's been doing that too? That's
yes.
Yeah, that's sad to know, man. That's sad to know.
Absolutely, but that's part of the game. And I know it, bro. I'm Jody's Corner, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm for the little guy. I'm too rich for this YouTube shit. I'm not commercial and I'm not PC. So it's easy. And she watches the channel. Warner Brothers watches the channel. A lot of people watch the channel. So that's where they get the information from. They go 100%. I've been saying this shit for at least 3 years on my channel about what was going to happen with Flashpoint, why Flashpoint was even being made. And that goes all the way back to my issue and beef with the Zack Snyder fandom, with Zack himself, actually. Him, Clay Enos, the whole lies, the cover up, the Ye Fisher shit, it goes deep. Once BVS came out and it got that bad reception in 2016, and once again, I was the first person on YouTube with a certified, real legitimate titled rant against BVS. Other people would try to title their shit rant and then just review it, try to switch up their titles now. Nah, bruh. I remember I was the only one on that motherfucker with the real
dude. That was fun. Honestly, bro. Like, even if you disagree with Jody's takes, he's fun to watch, and I love that video, man. I mean, look, I do agree with that video, but the way that video was amazing. It's the one with the regular phone
regular
cam.
background with a phone.
Yeah.
Bro, I couldn't even edit back then. I just filmed 2 takes and uploaded 2 takes. That's where it was. I was raw. I had nothing. But I said, I hate this movie so much, I'm about to start YouTube in a serious way with this phone. I said, I got to tell the world how I feel about this shit as a lifelong Superman fan. And a lot of people subscribe to my channel. A lot of people discover me through the BVS rant, especially Zack Snyder. It's when he caught wind of, who's this guy? Anyway, Warner Brothers took that as a huge failure. And that started. And then we learned years later when articles started to come out about them talking about how Alan Berg and Jeff Johns was micromanaging Snyder ever since BVS came out, because it was like, freak, this guy doesn't know Superman and Batman. This guy is fumbling the bag. He's fumbling the ball. So when Zack did Justice League, they were micromanaging the shit out of him, trying to make alterations change, reporting to the upstairs, really making sure that Zack Snyder stay on point. So Zack Snyder knew, and I predicted his firing before he even quit. The death of his daughter was a sad thing, but that's not why they fired him. That's not why he left Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers took that death of his daughter and used that as an excuse to get rid of Snyder, to push him out. And I even said it way back then. And all this stuff that I'm saying now, I have video proof of for saying it in that time. So we're talking about shit in 2017 that I have said on video, documenting everything that I'm saying now.
More than 3 years ago.
Yes. And I said that, yo, he's done. As soon as he's finished filming that last shot of Justice League, they're firing him. His contract's going to expire. They're not going to renew it. They want him gone. Oh, what are you talking about? You crazy? A few weeks, maybe a few months later, sure enough, Zack Snyder steps away from Justice League because of the death of his dead daughter. They used that as an excuse to get rid of him. And then we heard later on in the articles, the Warner Brother executive right before AT&T took over HBO, took over Warner Brothers, and it was Kevin Tsujihara was the leader of the head of the company. That article that came out right before then confirmed everything that I said. They even said in that article that they used the death of his daughter in order to push him out. And I'm like, dang, bro, I'm just giving this advice out here for free. You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy.
Yeah.
So then all of that happening left you with a mess of a universe, the Snyderverse, let alone his toxic fandom who bullies and manipulates and wishes death threats upon people and harasses, whines, moans, and complains, all the way to the point of where they got their Snyder Cut. Then it was about, not release the Snyder Cut. Now it's, since you give us a Snyder Cut, restore the Snyderverse. We see, and then Warner Brothers started to take direction at all the videos I've been putting out. I've been fighting against this Snyder cult movement for 5 years. Finally, Warner Brothers takes heed to what's been going on. Dang, they do got a toxic fandom. Blew the top on Clay Enos, blew the top on Zack Snyder's plans to end Jay Fisher's bullshit to try to remove like Joss Whedon, Alan Berg, Jeff Johns, getting all these people out of there. So Snyder's plan was to get them fired to take over Warner Brothers, and I blew the top on that story and shit. All because I was on set for a different filming, a Warner Brothers filming production, and I was talking to Clay Enos on set, but he didn't know who I was. So I pretended to be a Snyder fan to get information from him. And I used that information to out his shit and out Zack Snyder's plans, which is freaking fire. This is a universe that's messed up. And I said, bro, Flash is getting his movie. Once Flash gets his movie, the narrative of that movie will be Flashpoint. Flash needs to wipe away this entire Snyderverse, because I told him, I said, Wonder Woman's going to save DC. I said, Wonder Woman is going to save DC. It's going to be the first movie of the DC universe that is both critically and financially successful. Yeah. I put my channel on the line. People said, you crazy. I was promoting it for years because I believed in Patty. I believed in Patty Gal and the Wonder Woman movement. And sure enough, Wonder Woman hit. Then people was like, wow, all right, let me listen to what he got to say. Then the next narrative was Flashpoint is going to wipe away the Zack Snyder verse, because we can't move forward as DC fans with a dead Superman. We can't move forward with a dead Jimmy Olsen, with a doomsday plot that came and gone, which was trash. We can't move forward with talking about Darkseid, showing Darkseid. We can't move forward with Dick Grayson being murdered, a murderous Batman. Look at all the stuff that they went through. 60 years of comic book lore in 2 films. I mean, we got to get rid of this shit. It's got to be over. So Flashpoint is the film, and I've been saying it ever since. Flashpoint's going to wipe the DC slate, especially that Snyderverse. It's going to get rid of the Snyderverse. It's going to wipe it clean and bring certain characters in and leave certain characters behind. Bringing characters in, like Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, maybe Jason Momoa's Aquaman, and then leaving characters behind. That Ben Affleck, bro, that Suicide Squad shit, bro, all that gone. And it seems to be like that's what's happening now. And I even gave you a clip that you could show that was 8 months ago. I put it on your Twitter DM. The clip is on your Twitter DM where you could show, and I gave a timestamp of that clip. This was 9 months ago. I made a video. I talk about it all the time on my live streams. Everybody who watches Jody's Corner knows Jody been saying this shit for years. But I found a clip that is going to predict the news that broke. The Grace Randolph, the Twitter news that broke 2 days ago. They can miss me. We talk about this shit for years, bro. And you got the clip and the timestamp. I'm
gonna try to do this behind because I don't want to mess up my OBS.
What about share screen? I can share my screen. Can I share my screen?
I'm almost about to do it right here. I think I could do it, Jody. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get this rolling.
Talk
But
to the chat while you do it.
Yeah,
Yvonne D-Month, $5. Thank
yeah,
you, Yvonne.
super. There we go with
Chat.
that.
Booyah.
You know, and I thought, okay, so 1506. There we go with that. Let me get
timestamp. Yes, thank you, Yvonne, for support. Nerd Report. And shout out to everybody who's been following this. DC is about to blow up in a major way, in a good way.
What are your thoughts on them saying that it's going to be Shazam and Supergirl and Batwoman taking over the Justice League? What are your thoughts about that? Is that real?
That Batwoman stuff is all cap. Batwoman, first of all, Batwoman is a film on HBO Max. Batwoman will never replace Batman. They'll never do that. Will Batwoman be in the universe? Could she be in the universe? Sure, she could be in the universe. She's not going to replace Batman. Stop it. Supergirl, they said they were going to make a Supergirl solo film about 2 years ago. I remember when I covered the news when they announced it. They announced that, and they did say, Superman's not really working out. They're going to try to move forward with Supergirl. So that is precedence. That is true. I do believe that Supergirl is going to get a push, but that doesn't mean that Superman is going to be absolutely on the shelf. You can't shelf Superman. You just can't do it. So it's true and not. Batwoman ain't replacing Batman, and Supergirl can't replace Superman. Will they be in the universe? It's possible. I know Supergirl will be. Batwoman, Batgirl, it's
Meet
possible.
Suvi, the magical
but I don't care because
all-in-one
Batman and
countertop
Superman will
kitchen
always still
robot.
be there.
Suvi
1
saves
second,
time
I almost got it,
as you
bro.
cook deli-
Yeah. Aquaman's going to come through, may come through. Definite people that are going to be in the new Justice League is going to be Shazam, Billy Batson Shazam,
delicious meals.
Wonder Woman, Black Adam. People left Black Adam completely out of the rumors. Why? Because you don't have the scoop. Black Adam's definitely part of the new DC universe.
Is he going to be a good guy or bad guy? What do you think?
He's going to be the anti-hero. He's going to be like Wolverine. He'll be overall a good guy, but not like buddy with the league like that. You know what I'm saying? Doing his own thing, but still in the main Prime universe.
Would you say that's what Batman should be, though? Like,
Batman's definitely much still a team player. He's definitely a Justice League member, do-gooder, but he just does his with a little dark shadow. But he's a good guy.
Okay, I'm gonna play. I got the video ready. I'm gonna play it. You may not see Jody on screen, but you could hear him.
That's fine.
And then I'm gonna go back. Let me know if you guys can hear this. Okay, I got it at 1506 around there. Let me switch the camera here. I'm not too technical savvy. That's why Steph's around. But we'll go with that.
Steph.
Yeah, here we go with this and go.
We're about to get both of them in the same movie.
That's good.
Tight.
That's
It
a
sounds amazing.
that's $1 billion bill.
It sounds amazing.
That's $1 billion bill, fresh off the printing
I mean,
press.
they got to
Sitting
offset
waiting,
the
bro.
cost.
It's happening, bro.
especially-
And this movie
Well, we saw,
narratively is going to close the chapter on that Snyderverse that we
Those two talk.
all hate so much, and that shit's gonna be gone. Like
be
it's already
gone.
gone now.
Poof.
It's gone. But
Poof.
narratively within the story structure of DC, they're gonna write it away. And Jodie Diamond's, like I've been saying, it's going to happen, and I'm so glad it's gonna happen. Christina Hudson is someone I worry about. I worry about her ability to write a script. I really hope that
Yeah, what she did.
you can
with
replay that
freaking,
again.
Birds of Prey.
right
Yeah,
there. I really hope Jeff Johns is.
Yeah, that's perfect, bro. Is that okay? Is that did you get everything?
Yeah, that was
Okay,
it.
Let me switch back because I want you on screen, man. That's 'cause I miss you, man. I think
Miss you too, bro.
and I think a lot of people are here asking what is Jody's channel. If any mods there, if you guys could share his channel, please do so. It's Jody's Corner, basically. So check him out. It's right there on screen. You just saw one of the clips. It's real. It's fun. These guys go on for hours. Every person on this table right here that you guys just saw has a following because they all have a unique personality and fun personality. Believe it or not, we went to Vegas, and when I was live with you guys, not only did Jody have a fan base, like on my phone, everybody on Nerd Report was like, Jody this, Jody that, man. They were like, do the everyone like everybody was Virgo. Everybody was obsessed with your guys, man. Like a lot of love there and stuff.
There's no love, bro. The community's amazing, man.
Yeah, it's an amazing community. It's a real community.
James, what's up, bro? He's in the chat. Shout out to James.
So we're getting here. So yeah, you had it. I'm frustrated because this kind of stuff kind of happens to me as well, which is one reason I don't scoop anymore or whatever. I've broken stories, but since I don't know, like someone else will break the same exact story and get credit for it, and it's like, fuck, dude, like we're small fries. We should be, getting the credit for it. Deadline's ripped off fucking Andy Signor with some of his scoops. You know what I mean? And then they don't correct it. Deadline also ripped off Slash Film. Slash Film's much bigger than me, but guess what? Deadline's much bigger than Slash Film. They've taken stories and they don't give source. Now, Grace is a massive channel, but she's trying to build her channel on the back of Jody's Corner, and that I'm gonna stop that right now.
Like 3 times she's took in scoops that I've known and ran with them, and has made scoops that were just that I knew. And this is what I think about. Imagine the people that know the actual truth. When she puts a scoop out, that is a complete freaking lie. She put out in the height of Wonder Woman's production that they changed the title to Wonder Woman 1984 Flashpoint. And you can look it up on her channel right now, Wonder Woman Flashpoint. Yep. And she's up there talking about Wonder Woman got her title changed, and they rewrote the script, and they called it Wonder Woman 84 Flashpoint. Bro, what? And the thing is, her following are just, they're like they're zombies, bro. They don't give a shit if she's right or wrong. They just follow. Good for her. Good for her. She's got a whole freaking slew of brainless motherfuckers. A lot of her subscribers are people I've realized a lot of them are people who are not really in the know, and they rely on her to get DC, Marvel news because they don't do the reading for themselves. Some people come and watch MCU movies, but they don't know about the narrative of the MCU. They're like, oh, who's that guy with the stone in his head? His name is Vision. Oh, Vision. Is that the same guy that? Yeah, that's the guy from Age of Ultron. Oh, yeah. Age of Ultron. Yeah. I remember now. I remember those type of people who aren't really nerds, who aren't really into the movies, who don't really follow like we do. That's what Grace Roundup is for.
But I want to clarify something, and I think you're going to agree with me here. Is like, we're not saying that, because a lot of the audience, I noticed we've been getting a lot of really cool new people, and they don't know a lot of them, like I mentioned Stan Lee, and some people were like, who's Stan Lee? And we welcome you.
We welcome you, but you're a nerd. You're a nerd dummy.
Yeah,
and it's fine
for now. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know Britney Spears. I'm a Britney Spears dummy.
Yeah,
like I'm a dummy when it comes to collecting bottle caps. I'm a bottle cap collecting.
Yeah,
dummy. I'm a nerd. I'm a noob.
But you're welcome. What I'm saying is you're welcome. We're not
Everybody's
gatekeeping.
welcome. Yeah, no. Everybody's welcome in nerd communities. That's what we've been doing for decades and decades. But we call it what it is. We call it what it is. You don't know nothing, so learn something. Yeah. And they use Grace to learn something, and that's the problem. You're using an uncredible source.
Yeah. And again, building your empire on the backs of smaller people, that's just like that's not cool, man.
Yeah.
I don't, it's happened to me for years. I will tell you this, Jody, I think you know the story. It sounds crazy. I was covering Lucifer, the show, and it was with Tom Welling was going to be on one of the seasons. I talked to Tom Welling on set, and I told him, I talked to him about was Smallville. Then at an after party at night, I saw him. He was at the bar, and I go, "Hey man, sorry about asking you about Smallville, but it gave a lot of good memories to me." And he goes, "Oh no, that's okay, bro." And my friend Mike came, and we were us three talking. And I go, "You know what? You should really consider cameoing on the CW Flash." And he's like, "Oh no, they're doing something different." He thought I was referring to Supergirl, which was like totally un-Smallville-ish. But dude, I swear, as Mike is my witness, by the end of that conversation, he goes, "You know what? I will consider going on as a cameo on the CW. Please report that. Please report that." So I came out saying, I convinced Tom Welling, and I did, to go on the Flash. And I reported that, and a lot of gatekeepers were like, "Oh, how? Yeah, sure, bullshit." It's like, bro, you're just pissed because you didn't get the scoop. Tom Welling and I talked for 2 hours, man. He left.
You don't understand that.
Yeah.
You don't understand that part about people. There's people who scoop from word of mouth, other people who are doing what Lewis does.
Yeah.
Talking to the actual celebrities.
Correct.
That's the point where if you're on set, if you are in the room with these actors, producers, you have the best scoops ever because you're actually talking to them. Like there's stuff that James Wan won't tell the Hollywood Reporter, but he will tell Jody at the bar while we drink whiskeys and laugh together and talk jokes. That's where the scoops come from. When you're actually talking to the source itself in a very convenient location. Sometimes it's at an after party. Sometimes it's at the freaking bar, wherever you guys meet up. Or if you're lucky to get a word with him in a barbershop waiting in line or something, whatever it may be, wherever he frequents. Maybe he frequents a costume store. Maybe his hobby is remote control cars. So he's at the Hobby Lobby all the time. And you're the cashier that works at the Hobby Lobby. And you just guys break bread every freaking Sunday. Yeah. That's the type of way that the Hollywood inner circle works. These people that Hollywood Reporter, Grace Randolph don't have shoes in Hollywood in talking to nobody. She has people who are just feeding her stuff. Hey, Grace, this, and she runs with it. That Clay Eno story, I broke the whole entire Snyderverse sheet down and blew it off the map. I exposed that Snyder cult for being a toxic fandom before Vanity Fair ran with it.
And now
I was on the set talking to Clay Enos himself, and Clay Enos was telling me everything, and he didn't even know it.
A lot of what we went through before, like the new community we have, the more positive community we have, it has a lot of history. We've been at this for a while, and before when we were talking about, Jody brought up about the Snyder cult and stuff like that. People were saying we were full of it. I know firsthand Jody over here was getting, I don't even want to repeat it, dude. I'm fucking
amounts of hate.
I'm embarrassed, bro. I'm embarrassed to fucking repeat it as a human being, as a Superman fan, I like Henry Cavill. I'm sorry. I do like him, whatever. Yeah, I love the characters, but we were saying that this is happening. We're getting this kind of feedback, and those people were saying we're making it up. Now, fast forward to today, a lot of them have split up, that were pushing, saying, yep, there is toxic. Better late than never, but please, when people are saying this constantly, like, don't say we're bullshitting just because of a movie or whatnot. Zack Snyder put too much plot points in his films, man. Like,
do say we're bullshitting. If we're bullshitters, call us on our bullshit. Yeah. But we're not. We have precedents. I'm telling the truth. If you know some people who be lying and they say something, well, boy, who cried wolf, those motherfuckers. Well, how do I know you're telling the truth this time? Like Ray Fisher lied about this, lied about that. It's racism here, racism there. And they got caught up in so many lies. And only thing that at the end of the day, the only thing that Ray Fisher and Zack Snyder have today are the cult. They run to the cult, feed them news to get them to keep talking about them, expecting them to put them back in a position of power. It's not happening. And Sarnoff made that completely clear. She's done with Zach. She's done with his fandom. And not only is she done with him, she despises that. Let me tell you, Warner Brothers, to be as raw as it can be, to make it as descriptive as can be, the executives at Warner Brothers hate Zack Snyder. They hate the idea of him. They hate his name. They hate thinking about him. They hate talking about and his fandom. So much so that Ann Sarnoff put that article out, put the titties down, and now they're about to wipe away his freaking universe. They cast Michael Shannon and the actress that plays Feora just to wipe away issues with Man of Steel and BVS. They're about to. Do you know what this is? Utter disrespect. This is utter hate. The reciprocal of the hate is coming forth towards Zach. Imagine when this movie comes out and they actually go in time and undo some of the travesties that were in BVS and Man of Steel. As a director, Zack Snyder, that is the ultimate spit slap in the face. That's going to tell you we don't like your universe. And it's true. Zack Snyder ruined DC for at least 7 years, and we're still trying to pull ourselves out of it.
I don't even know if it's ever going to come, man. I don't think
it might not, because the general consensus is when we bring up DCEU, they're like, oh, that thing sucks. It's dark. It's gloomy. Those movies are terrible. Well, no, it's true. It is dark, gloomy. They suck. The movies are terrible. But all that is responsibility on one man. And that one man is Zack Snyder, and that one man ain't here no more. Neither is his fandom. So give us a shot.
I am going to give it a shot, Jody, but it's just so frustrating that the MCU is a multiverse show and people are like, oh, look, DC's copying them when it's the other way around. And hey, we've been screaming on the top of a mountain for years. A lot of us, millions of us. Yep. We want Superman. We want Superman. We want Superman. Okay, cool. we want Superman. No Superman, but they did change his truth, justice, and for a better tomorrow, whatever. Yeah. It's like, that's not what we asked for. Give us, why are you working on that? Why are you guys working on changing his motto? Is that what you were working on? Not the movies? So moving forward in 2022, I'm going to pretend I hate Superman. I don't want to see Superman ever again. Since it's like, it's reverse psychology.
Yeah.
Because it's like everything we want.
Yeah.
You know,
it does seem that way, but it's like, am I willing to trade the fact that I get a Superman movie for them putting DC on the right track? So later on in the future, I could eventually get a Superman movie. The answer is yes. Yeah. Because Superman is my favorite, but I'm a DC fan. I want the rest of the league to eat as well. I want to see a Green Lantern. I would love to see a Martian the Manhunter movie. I would love to see a buddy cop Green Lantern with Hal Jordan, John Stewart. I'm down for that.
Properly, not cameos in the Snyder Cut. Yes, not forced, like a
Lethal Weapon, Murtaugh and Riggs, buddy cop, Green Lantern motherfucking movie, bro. Like, I would really like to see that. There's a lot of DC movies that I would really like to see. Oh yeah, there's little small characters, Lobo and Mongol. I want to see, that's down the line though. But the main league has to eat. Flash, Aquaman. You know, if you're gonna do Hawkman, I don't know what you're gonna do with that, because I know Hawkman's gonna be in Black Adam, so maybe Hawkman get a chance to shine and get his solo movie. Yeah, they can do the whole thing. What is Thanagar? They can do the whole Thanagar arc and shit like that, or they can do the Qatar Hall stuff where, you know, ancient Egyptian reincarnate, which is probably what they're gonna end up doing. There's a lot of stuff that they could do. Dr. Fate's gonna be in the Black Adam film. They could build Justice Society of America. DC needs to blow up and get bigger, because Marvel is huge, and Marvel is huge with C-rated characters.
Yep.
DC has A-class characters, and they're not as big as, nowhere near as big as they should be. So I just want to see DC and Marvel both blow up.
I 100% agree with you, man. But and another thing is, like, people say that Superman shouldn't be about hope and optimism. It's like, well, then what makes him different than Batman? Number one, and number two, those people that say that they don't watch Superman Lois.
They don't know Superman.
They don't watch that. Yeah, it's very strange, bro. Like, and I'm losing hope that we're gonna see a Superman like maybe in centuries.
No, it'll come. They know DC's. Walter Hamada understands, and even more than Walter Hamada, Jeff Johns and Jim Lee know the importance of Superman. You guys are at fandom wearing Superman hats, Superman shirts, and all that. Yeah, that's fine and dandy, but where that movie at? And Henry Cavill could very well come through in Flashpoint and be the new Superman. Very well. And you could have Supergirl. Have them both. Yeah. You know, that Supergirl was wearing the Man of Steel suit. So.
And here's another thing that it doesn't bother me as much, but the person deleted their comment before we went live. But their thing was like Latina actresses ruining the DCEU. Well, my take on that is this. Okay. Well, because Supergirl's Latin, freaking Batwoman. I'm like, okay, look, I don't know what and they're gonna take over the Justice League according to the leaks. So my thing is this. If they call me and they call you, whoever said that, and they say, here's $500 million and you could be the next Thor, I'm playing Thor. Okay? Yeah. Don't blame the fucking person for taking the part. If you don't like the casting, it's a casting agent. It's not the race ruining the fucking movie.
It's like really weird, bro.
And guess what? If you right now tell me that you will not take the part of Thor and you're 4 feet tall, 700 pounds with, I don't know, purple hair, whatever, for $500 million, you are lying, dude. And everyone's going to hate your portrayal. They're going to say you don't look like Thor, but it doesn't matter. You're taking that money. So don't come out with me. And I'm not going to blame your race, your gender, or your freaking religion. So be careful about what you guys say. So that's why I'm not really that pissed. And just to add, my God, that Supergirl is hot, and so is that Batwoman.
She's fire.
And that Batgirl, sorry. Yeah, really fire. So I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
That comment's nonsense. I mean,
it's a nonsense comment.
They don't know what they're talking about. You get mad at the people who are casting that person.
Casting,
you get mad at the actress. That's the thing. If you really think Latina actresses are the problem, then you need to be mad at the people who are casting untalented actresses who just so happen to be Latina.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't condemn a race and say, "Oh, that race of people can't act." That's some racist shit, bro.
Yeah, or they're ruining it. Guess what? For $5 million, I'm gonna ruin. If they cast me as Superman, and if they call me and say, "Yo, $5 million, you're Superman," Superman's ruined because I'm taking that $5 million.
I get what you're saying. Look at Transformers. Michael Bay took Transformers, destroyed it, and he don't give a shit. Because they gave him like $50 million per movie.
Because the producer needs to hire someone else.
Michael Bay has got hundreds of millions of dollars, and he is laughing it up while we're over here bickering about how trash Michael Bay is. Michael Bay ain't no trash director. He's a fantastic director.
Yep.
He just chooses to do crappy movies for big paychecks.
That's what they hired him for.
I can't blame him. And every single last one of y'all would do it too.
Yeah, and guess what? Michael Bay, the biggest complaint is that they weren't G1 or Generation 1 Transformers. Guess what? He made all that money, Jody, and he bought a collection in his house of G1, I'll bet you. That's probably his favorite. You know how like Jody's Corner is my favorite? Well, Generation 1 is probably his. I want to give props where props are due. And I have a small audience. It's not that big, but I want you guys all to share this chat we just had and know that this story, this plot point was revealed originally by Jody's Corner and Jody almost to
years ago.
Share that. Let people know. I want you guys to subscribe to this guy's channel and support him. And I also want to give you props because a lot of people here, they come in here and say, they go like this. How does it? Welcome. New member. I think it just said, Nerd Report, my favorite. Well, I got to say this. Number one, I got that phrase originally from Jody because Patty Jenkins actually held on to this guy and goes, watch this guy's channel, Jody's channel, my favorite. And then I started going, Jody's Corner, my favorite. And he returned the favor and started saying, Jody's Corner, my favorite. I don't know if that story made sense, but I want to give you props because that's catching on. That's catching on.
It's catching heat. Shout out to my girl Patty for hooking that up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her.
Yeah. I'm going to give you the last word, man. You want to, before I continue too, I will be going on tonight, 9:00 Pacific Standard Time with Cobra Kai spoiler discussion. I just dropped the link right there. It's going to go, that's the link to the actual video. It's already scheduled. Look for it. Nerd Report, Cobra Kai, spoiler discussion. We're going to talk about what we liked, if there's anything we didn't like, because there's very little we didn't like, and moving forward, what's up. So we're going to all break it down and have a lot of fun time. So you better catch up. If you haven't watched it, you got a few hours before 9:00. Jody, I'll give you have you watched Cobra Kai?
Nah, yes, I have, but I'm still on like season 2. Okay, I gotta watch. I gotta catch up. But thanks for having me, Lewis. It's been nice.
I want to give you the last word, bro. I want to give you the last word. What? Give me Jody Damas real quick.
This time next year, DC will be looked at in a positive light.
This time next year. Okay.
This time next year, people will be looking for the next DC movie in 2022. This year, we have 4 DC movies coming out. The Batman, Black Adam, is it Flash and Shazam? Flash and Shazam. I know we kind of disagree here. I love the first Flash. I don't think the jokes were like MCU. So about Shazam? Yeah, Shazam. For Shazam, yeah. Yeah, so the second Shazam comes out this year? Very cheesy, yeah. Love it. Love it. Black Adam, man, if you see Black Adam, and I hope he kicks, and here's the deal. You see how cheesy Shazam is? If Black Adam comes in there and knocks the hell out of Shazam, like when he does it. Yeah, when he does it. That's gonna be like, oh my God. Yes. Right? He's gonna need Superman's help. Yes. And that, oh my God. And then I'm sorry, but Flash looks fucking like there's some elements in there that at the very least you're gonna show up and go, what's going on here? Like how they're gonna do it exactly, you know, how are they gonna film it and everything like that. And what's the fourth one? Batgirl? Batgirl's on HBO Max. We're talking about theater movies. Yeah, what was the fourth theater one? There's only 3. The Batman. We named four. The Batman. We got Shazam, Black Adam, and Flashpoint. Okay. I'm excited for all of them.
I'm excited
Black
for all of
Adam
them.
and Shazam. Yeah.
I mean, and feel free to add in the chat what DC movie are you most looking forward to for this year. And also, if you're here for the passes for Scream, I apologize. This conversation got heated. I'm going to give it more love tomorrow, but I'll give you a hint. Follow me at Twitter at NerdLecca, and those are the people that are going to probably get the most dibs. But also, Jody, go over there to his channel and subscribe, or I'm going to be really upset with everyone watching right here. But meanwhile, guys, I'll see you tonight. Jody, stay on the Zoom a little bit and nerd out. Thanks, everyone here.
Peace out.
Jody's Corner, my favorite. Let me get this out here. Woo. Let me get this.